Workington Academy is part of Cumbria Education Trust, the largest family of schools in Cumbria. Our motto at Cumbria Education Trust is "Be the best you can be," and that's not just something for the letterhead, that's something we live and breathe every single day. I'm really proud of the school we've created. Workington Academy is one of the most heavily oversubscribed schools in Cumbria, but we don't rest on our laurels. We want to improve on our success every single day.
As head of school here at Workington Academy, I am really proud of the excellent teaching and opportunities that we offer to students from Workington and the surrounding community.
Overall student numbers at the Academy have increased by around 50% in the last 5 years. Applications to the new Year 7 have increased by over 175% since the Academy opened, and the sixth form has also grown by around 80%. This increase in student numbers has led to a massive investment. There's been an extension to the dining hall, a significant investment in ICT, and latterly a new sports pitch built at the front of school. This huge increase in popularity in the Academy can be attributed to the improvement in the quality of education we provide. We were delighted that this was recognised by Ofsted in March 2022 when they awarded the school a good judgment in all areas.
The best part about Workington Academy, I'd say, is the teachers. The teachers are really supportive, and if you want to give all your effort and put the work in, they're more than willing to back you up in every step of the way.
I decided to come to Workington Academy because it had the best learning environment. All of the teachers were really nice and it was very welcoming.
I chose to come here because there was lots of opportunities and lots of really nice people. Lots of my friends were coming here, and I heard lots of positive reviews about this academy.
I love working at the Academy because it's a big team. All the staff work really hard and it's all student focused.
At Workington Academy, we play a central role in our local community. We work closely with our feeder primary schools, local colleges, businesses and organisations to give students the best experience that we possibly can.
Workington Academy plays a really vital role in our community. Being from West Cumbria myself, it's brilliant to be able to showcase our human and physical geography, get the students involved and provide the excellent school that the community needs.
So what I love about Workington Academy is that sense of community. It's not just evident in individual tutor groups or even year groups, but it's the whole school community, the whole staff body, and then feeding out into the wider community of Workington. We all have that same goal, which is success for our young people and a more successful and prosperous community as a result.
So what is the recipe for a good school? Firstly, and most importantly, it's about what happens in the classroom. Over recent years, we have made sustained and substantial improvements in the teaching here at the Academy. This has included a significant investment in the use of technology in the classroom and the development of our curriculum to ensure it matches and meets the needs of every single one of our students. Ofsted said that our curriculum is ambitious for all pupils, irrespective of ability or background.
So within Workington Academy, we really have an ethos about making sure that there is as many cross-curricular links so that students can really see the value of every subject and how they feed into each individual subject that they're doing. So just because they're studying English at that particular moment doesn't mean that they're not going to do things that are relevant to history, that's relevant to geography, that's relevant to religion, philosophy and ethics. It's about making sure that they can see these cross-curricular links and use them effectively to help them to make progress.
The teachers at the Academy are amazing. They encourage you through lessons, they push you, they know you can do stuff so they push you even more.
It's really lovely to work with the kids. They obviously come here with their different backgrounds, different levels of ability, but they've all come here to succeed, and it's really nice to see that.
All the Academy staff are subject specialists, and that allows us to have a real focus and drive on students knowing more and remembering more. The advantage of that is it has real significant impact on their outcomes, and those examination outcomes can be really important in students moving on to the next step into their career or onto sixth form or higher education.
So the teaching across all subjects here at Workington has a clear lesson structure, and we try and make it as engaging as possible to make it accessible and applicable to students' real life. That helps to remove some of the barriers to pupils' learning.
Very early, I think it's about the teachers recognising the areas of development for the children and how that can be, best be adapted to your particular child. And certainly that was the case, with our eldest, and he thrived from there onwards, really.
I find the lessons really easy to understand because the teachers explain it really well and give you a lot of help with it.
And not only is it just like a teacher and student relationship, you actually create a bond with them, and you understand them and they understand you.
If you struggle, a lot of teachers put on after-school clubs to go over things that you don't quite understand and make sure you understand it before they move on further.
The students are fantastic. They have really broad views in terms of what's happening in the world around them. They're always happy to challenge each other's ideas. They're happy to be in an open debate about things that are happening. They listen to each other's views.
The staff are very, very supportive. If you have a problem, you can just go to them and they'll try and figure it out for you.
In lessons, we always have a mix between practicals and writing because it gives us a wide range of knowledge and learning.
The children here have really high personal expectations, and I think that's because the staff at planning stage have created a curriculum that stretches, challenges, supports and ensures that every child reaches their potential.
The students in Workington Academy are absolutely keen to learn, and it's a nice thing to know that I learn just as much from them as they do from me. When I do my projects, they can come to me with an idea, and 9 times out of 10 I'm like, let's do it, let's go for it, of course you can. Because I want them, even if they're going to make a slight mistake, it's better for them to learn from it.
And the teachers are really supportive, not just hard-working, but they're also always willing to talk.
I know that I'm doing well at school because the teachers give you a lot of feedback and recognition, give you awards about what you do well. It makes me feel like my hard work's been recognised.
We are exceptionally proud of our destination figures, with over 84% of our Year 11 students going into education or an apprenticeship, which is much higher than the national figures. What this means is we have more students with more qualifications, which ultimately will lead to better job prospects and better salaries.
I was supported by teachers through open discussions about where I wanted to go into uni, and it really helped me decide what field I wanted to concentrate on. So for me that was astrophysics at Durham.
So the teachers really help to support you in your application if you want to apply to the university and admissions tests, and it's a really great support and a healthy environment.
After completing sixth form I headed off to uni, studied maths at Newcastle University, did my teacher training, and then from then I always imagined myself coming back here as a teacher to give back.
We have exceptional performances from our students. We have Oxbridge students this year, last year. We've got students that have went on to amazing apprenticeships.
The enthusiasm of the staff has really inspired me to know what I want to do in the future, and that's going to be going to York University to study international relations.
So through the support and the guidance of the teachers, it really helped me to dive deep into my passion and pursue my interest further by studying theology and religion in Oxford.
We have a disciplined learning environment here at the Academy. We're very, very proud of this, and we make no apologies for expecting the very high standards of our students. In fact, Ofsted said that relationships between students and staff were strong and that disruption to learning was very rare indeed.
So the school environment at Workington Academy is a really positive place to be, both to teach but also more crucially for the students to learn. Students are highly motivated and they're encouraged to maintain that motivation in all their lessons. Respect, responsibility and resilience is our 3 R's, and they are behaviours and standards that are exhibited by all our students at Workington Academy, and this really helps with their learning and again adds to the high aspirations that we have of all students.
We're really lucky to have such an amazing learning environment and working conditions, and working within the science department with our fantastic facilities and our equipment. It's amazing to be able to offer our students a wide range of activities in the lessons and outside of the lessons.
So there's a variety of teaching methods that are used within Workington Academy to ensure that all student needs are met. This includes making sure that there is a mixture of practical tasks, theory tasks, and where possible bringing them together to make sure that students are able to use content effectively.
I really like coming to school every day because the environment here is just a very nice and relaxed one. The school isn't humongous, so it isn't that hard to find your way around, and everyone in it's just super kind and super lovely.
I find Workington Academy a lovely environment to be in, and it's always so kind and helpful and nice, and I love being in school.
The teachers make the lessons engaging. They make it an open discussion, so it makes you think for yourself, and I think that really helped me learn.
So the school's values are reflected not just in the student body, which we try and promote as much as possible, but also in the staff body, and that is reflected in the relationships that staff members have with each other and the fantastic sort of collaborative work ethic that we've got at the school.
It's nice to be a part of Academy's team because not only do you get support by the teachers, but our team is based on parents as well. So it starts off with parents, and then teachers, and then us. So we do take responsibility for our own learning. However, if we do feel like we need a bit of help, there's always teachers and your parents there to help you.
We understand here at the Academy that moving from primary school to secondary school is such a big change. And it can be a really daunting experience for the children and also as parents as well. And we're here to support that transition for all involved and to make it a smooth and positive experience for everybody. That includes lots of visits here to the Academy throughout year 5 and 6 and before you start with us in September. There'll be lots of opportunities to speak to myself and the year 7 team and to get to know us really well before you start.
When I first came, I thought the school was really big and that everyone was really scary, but it's not because you find your way around quite quickly and people are really helpful.
Well, the transition from primary to secondary is like a big one, but once you settle in and you find your way around the school, it becomes a lot easier and you feel like you've been here forever, and it's just a nice experience to go through.
The teachers at that time were very supportive. They always helped with any questions you had, helped with directions. Anything that you needed to know, they were there to help you with.
The transition from year 6 to year 7 was a pretty big change, but the staff were always there to support you, and if you were lost they would always tell you where to go.
We also make a conscious effort to get to know all the children that are starting with us throughout year 6 and the families as well, and really getting to know your child as an individual.
The transition from year 6 to year 7 went extremely well because the school offered transition days in the closing days of year 6 where my daughter was able to come to the school, meet the staff and the other students from the other schools.
When I came to the school I was really worried about what was going to happen because it was such a big building. And there were so many teachers about, but as I got used to it and throughout the year, it got so much easier.
They came from a primary school where you're obviously top of the school. You come into a new school, you're at the bottom. So I think parents feel, their child's anxieties. So we felt that that was dealt with very well. As soon as you came into it, they were supported. And for me, it was things like you had a sort of a school, summer school, if you like, where you could go, you could meet people, you could get familiarised with the layout.
When I first came to the Academy, I didn't have very many friends because I came from such a small primary school, and I was worried about making friends, but a lot of people included me into activities and stuff like that in summer school.
I think when he came to summer school and got the lay of the land and he knew where to go, that really helped in September because that wasn't something he was anxious about.
Everybody helps and they help you find your classrooms and they help you with your problems.
So I've been lucky enough to be part of the Year 7 year group team this year. I've had my own form, which has been really exciting. I feel very proud to have taken this group forwards this year and introduced them to the school. The year group team themselves do absolutely everything they can to support the pupils and give them everything they need to succeed, not only at the start of year 7 and going forward, but into year 8 as well, and preparing them for that later school life. And that's been a really exciting thing to be a part of so early on in my teaching career.
So in year 7, absolutely loved meeting my form for the first time. I've now got them in year 8 and they've just developed so much, and seeing them grow into these amazing people, it's just amazing.
So when children join Team Year 7, we use the analogy of a sports team to show them where they fit in within our team. And they're always the strikers of our team, and their job is to score as many goals as they can.
In the Year 7 team, each student plays the striker, and the parents and teachers all help us achieve as many goals as we can.
When we talk about goals, we don't just mean in PE or in football, hockey or netball. We talk about goals in terms of their ambitions and their dreams, whether that's in science or maths or art or music, drama, technology, and going on to the next steps in their future, whatever they want those to be. We always want our children to aim high And to do that, we provide the support as the midfield and the defence for our staff here and parents working together to provide our students with the support they need to achieve their goals and dreams.
The highlight of my time at Workington Academy has been when the Year 5s and 6s has been coming in, and I've been able to help with that because it shows me where I was before and where I am now and how much I've improved and took a leap from primary to secondary.
I would recommend Workington Academy to Year 6 students because it's really supportive and everyone's really friendly, and I can't wait to continue my journey here.
I would strongly recommend Workington Academy to Year 6 students because not only do they push you to be the best you can be, but they offer you a wide range of different activities that some other schools wouldn't offer.
Here at the Academy, we ensure a calm and ordered school that prides itself on its focus on learning. I understand that as a parent this is extremely important to all of you, knowing your child can learn without disruption. This year we introduced the Not in Our School approach to highlight to all students that bullying in any form is never acceptable. Through this approach, delivered in form time and lessons, students are taught to understand that any form of discrimination, such as for race or gender, can never be tolerated.
The Academy is really inclusive, everybody's involved, there's loads of different people from loads of different backgrounds, but we all want the same thing. We all want to achieve the best grades we can, we all want to be the best that we can be.
I am very proud of Workington Academy and how inclusive it is. I absolutely love that children can come into the school and everybody just gets along.
Here at the Academy we have something called Not in Our School, and what that is it helps us to prevent bullying here. So each year we sign a pledge stating that we won't commit any of our Not in Our School laws.
In our school we have a rule of Not in Our School. It helps to prevent bullying and discrimination of any kind, and it just makes the environment safer and more positive for any student that's coming into the school.
During my daughter's time here from Year 7 to Year 13, I've only had 2 times where I've been concerned or had worries. On both occasions, the staff were very easy to deal with. They listened to my concerns, understood them and dealt with them very quickly.
If I had a problem in school, and I would turn to a member of staff and I know they would sort it out really quickly.
We firmly believe that another key to success here at the Academy is communication. We all want the same thing for our children to succeed and achieve their goals and dreams. And so we're always available to get in touch if you do have any worries or concerns.
As a parent of secondary school children at Workington Academy, I feel very connected to the school. We often get invited in for certain assemblies and reward evenings where we can celebrate with the children.
We've got an amazing support system for students with special educational needs. They are included within all lessons and we ensure that every single student receives an individualised approach to learning.
The staff here are very caring about the mental health and well-being of the students, and we have an unbelievable pastoral system where students can go to and discuss their health and issues that they may be having.
When bullying is brought to our attention, we deal with it quickly, with Ofsted stating that staff deal with rare incidents of bullying swiftly and resolutely.
The school is really inclusive and it welcomes people from different walks of life and supports them, and is quite open and really helps you to open up and be a part of the community, a wider community in the school.
At Workington Academy we have a really positive learning environment which is instilled by all members of staff here, which contributes to the success of all our students.
Workington Academy is very inclusive because we're all different and we all have different personalities, but we're all made to feel like the same team.
So as well as focusing on results and performance and outcomes, our priority as staff is to make sure we have well-rounded individuals. We adopt a really holistic and pastoral approach to make sure that the well-being and the development of these human beings, these children, is at the foreground of everything we do.
There's a really strong emphasis on extracurricular clubs at Workington Academy, whether that be in sport, performing arts such as art, drama and of course my subject music. There's a really strong ethos on giving the students new experiences, improving their cultural capital, and also a really strong emphasis on inclusivity. So regardless of their background, regardless of their past and previous experiences, we want students to get involved in all the clubs that we offer.
There's a lot of different opportunities to do, different sports you can choose, but the teachers really make sure that we excel and get involved in as many clubs as we can and go as far as we can.
So the main thing we want the students to get out of PE at the Academy is, number one, is always enjoyment, and from that enjoyment we'll hopefully get lifelong participation.
My favourite facility is the 𝗀𝗶𝗿 pitch, which you can use in lessons and after school clubs. My highlight of the year so far has been cross-country running, where I represented Workington Academy and Cumbria.
The Eco Committee is a committee who tries to save the environment as much as they can. So we have had tree planting events in the past, and we have also done eco reviews to see how we could improve our school environment.
I go to Workington Academy Drama Club and I always enjoy it every single time I go. It's the highlight of my week.
So one of my goals is to one day become either an actor or a music producer, and I think the Academy can really help me get there.
It is essential that we provide the right environment to make sure all our students are happy. I know this is really important to you as a parent. Ofsted said that the Academy is a safe, happy place where pupils are accepted for who they are. I am extremely proud of this statement.
The students here seem so proud to be a part of our community, and I think it starts straight away in the morning. As soon as they put their uniform on, as soon as they're wearing that blazer, they are ready to work and proud to come here. And I think that just filters into everything we do. They look smart, they're ready to learn, and it creates that really good behaviour for learning.
And I've found the school really nice and pleasant because everyone helps you settle in.
It's a lot of fun, there's a lot of people you can speak to if you've got any problems or anything.
Very early on recognised what needs they had individually, and they were encouraged and supported all the way through school.
We recognise that for children to want to be the best they can be, they need clear motivation in order to do so, and we instil that within them through our recognition and rewards programme and celebrating success in a whole manner of ways, whether that's academic success, achievement, effort, progress, attendance and responsibility for learning. All of these aspects are really valued here at the Academy.
Getting an award as a student really motivates you to do the best that you can, and it really helps some children with their confidence and really helps them get better and enjoy the school more and want to push more.
I know that I've been successful in school because the teachers hand out reward points to any student that does good in class, and they give out best in classes.
There's a lot of praise in our lessons. It's really enforced that if a student does well, you let them know, and it helps you think, oh, I'm doing really well in this subject. Maybe I want to pursue it in the future.
One of the most important things is how he grew in confidence and self-esteem. He evolved over the time he was here, and he's gone out as a sort of a young, confident young man that's ready for to take on the next phase of his life.
As well as academic achievement, it's one of the key areas is also about helping students to develop as people. So making sure that they become confident young adults, making sure that they are independent in the activities that they're doing, to be able to help them to have all of those really key life skills that they're going to need for the journey as they leave us from Workington Academy.
I think one of the best part of Workington Academy is how everyone joins together and puts their best effort in. Our students are proud of the school, our students love doing well, and they want to do well in the lessons, and they want to have all the engagement they can in the activities that we do, in the pastoral side of it. Sports Day was fantastic, all the forms are really, really enthusiastic about being the best they can be.
3 years into the Academy, I know I've created memories for life. I'm never ever going to forget them.
We're broadening their experiences even more, pushing them to new heights and showing them that anything is possible in later life.
The teachers motivate you and encourage you to push to your dreams, which mine is to become a doctor.
When I'm older, I've always wanted to be a vet, and I feel that with this school I can reach them goals and I can get there.
Success at Workington Academy looks like being happy both in academic progress and personal progress and personal skills.
We want to make students engaged and global learners that are ready for the world of work.
I would like to thank the school for all the efforts they've put into educating my children. I couldn't have wished for anything better.
At the Academy, we have achieved so much over recent years. Going forward, our ambitions are to provide the very best learning and the very best opportunities for the young people of Workington and the surrounding community.
Our objective here was to give Workington a school to be proud of, and I truly believe we've achieved that.
I'm really proud to be a part of Workington Academy.
Success at Workington Academy is about students being able to achieve their independent goals that they come to us with. It's not about them being the most academic, it's not about them being the sportiest student, it's about them being able to leave Workington Academy knowing that they achieved what they set out to achieve. So whether that's going on to university, whether that's going to college, whether that's going straight into a job, as long as students have achieved their own individual goals, that is what we would class as our success at Workington Academy.